and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new video today. We are back with a brand new video, F1 car versus F2 car. This is the series where we take a Formula 1 car and put it up against a Formula 2 2018 Formula 2 car, of course. And obviously today, or this weekend, is the Belgium Grand Prix. Formula 1 is back at the Belgium Grand Prix, so obviously we might as well, you know, put up a car, see what, compare F2 car around the longest circuit on the calendar overall, and yeah, see what lap time we can produce in this beast. We've used Carlin, we've used ART, we've used Dams, we've used Prima, we've used BWT before, so we've only got 1, 2, 3, I think we've used them, yeah we have, 4 more teams. No, have we used Russian time? Yeah, no we haven't, I don't think used Russian team time, so we've got about 4 more teams that we haven't used, so we're going to use one of the 4 that we haven't used. I think we'll go for Trident today. Team Trident, okay, use them, okay, and yeah, see what lap time. Obviously this series is, as I say, the series where we take a Formula 2 car and we put it up against a Formula 1 car and sort of discuss a little bit about the circuit that Formula 1's coming to for this race weekend, any like current news updates that happened, you know, during the week, or you know, time, you know, Formula 1 or Formula 2 hasn't been on, sort of thing. And yeah, this is our opportunity just to sort of like do a preview to the channel or to the race weekend, except it's not a preview. Let's not forget that. So first I want to have a look at what the Trident car looks like and see obviously the livery, and I think that looks quite nice, you know. I like the red, I like the blue. Yeah, it looks quite nice. I presume this team's related to Haas, somehow, obviously. Obviously it's got the Haas on it, so it must be a Ferrari type team, or Ferrari backed Formula 2 team in a way. But yeah, so this is the Haas, of course, Formula 2 team, obviously more or less Ferrari backed, I guess, in that sense. Yeah, it looks okay, the car does, it doesn't look that bad. Now, I've got a bit of an announcement to make, guys, about my Formula 1 2018-2019 career mode. In a way, I feel like I want to call it a day, okay, on that career mode. Okay, I just don't know. I'm not fancying doing career modes anymore, sort of thing. Like, I'm just not into it yet. I'm not really fancying it too much at the moment. If I get back into it, the career mode, I will, and I may upload again, but at the moment I'm just not feeling like I want to do career mode much more. I don't know why. I think, you know, it's the way the career mode's going. Like, we haven't had much success with Red Bull. That was the team that was meant, or where we were meant to have our successful period, obviously. And yeah, in a way it hasn't been like that. And yeah, in a way I feel a bit, I don't know, I just don't really fancy the career mode. Anyway, let's talk you through the circuit. So going now down the hill into this left-hander, probably one of my favourite corners on the circuit. A good entry and a good exit always fares well there. And down the hill into Blongemont. I think it's Blongemont or something. Do correct me if I'm wrong or whatever, like always. Anyway, into right and then left-hander. Now, thing about this circuit, a lot of fast sweeping left-right-handers here, and medium to high-speed corners, most of the corners are. So in a way, it should suit a car with an engine advantage. So we could see the Ferraris actually been pretty quick here, even though let's not count our chickens just yet. Every time, like, you know, we've always thought that Ferrari were going to be quick somewhere. They've clearly not shown it this season, so let's not get too optimistic about Ferraris ambitions this weekend. Let's wait all the way to the checkered flag on lap 44. I think that's the safest thing to do. Anyway, we're now going to go on a quick lap of the circuit, even though got turn 1 a bit wrong already. Down the hill then, as we now go into a Rouge, then up through Radion, of course, and now into Rouge, up through Radion, fast sweeping right-hander, then just a tiny lift, no use of brakes, open up the DRS, down the Kemmel straight, then, and just let the car now do what it does best, and that powers it way down the straight, in a straight line, of course, then into the fast right, then left, then right-hander, down the hill, blast down it. Now, got a few lines that you can take in this corner. Can either keep it all nice, neat and tidy, like that we've done there, and try and just keep the car under control, or go the long way around and sort of take a bit of a more aggressive approach and wider approach. We head down the hill through Blongemont. Pretty sure that's Blongemont or whatever. It's called something, put it that way. And we're half setting up on our Delta. Like, at some corners we've lost a bit of time, so probably do have a bit more time still in the tank. Got the 610s up now. And again, just now, banker on that engine, banker on your exit, and try and take the path of least rolling resistance. Now all the way to the bus stop chicane, flat out through there, no trouble whatsoever. Brake around that 100-meter board. Oh, that's invalid. Yeah, both of them times are invalid, so even next lap would be invalid. I'm going to just restart the lap overall. I think that's the best thing to do. It weren't a bad lap though, overall, for our second lap. Just need to concentrate now, have a pretty good lap. But yeah, I do like these Formula 2 cars. They drive quite nicely actually, I would have said. They're quite different though to drive, I will admit that. Anyway, let's try and get turn 1 a bit better this time. No, that time we've done it far, far worse. I preferred it the first time, actually, that we made the mistake. That time we just went too deep. See, the thing about certain corners, you go too deep, you know, on the brakes and be okay, but go too deep there, suddenly not okay. Like, here's okay to go a bit deep, every now and again. Thing about this go-kart, I always find it's actually better to stay off the curvature. So, again, doing exactly the same error, and this is why I've not been playing the F1 game as much. I guess maybe I'm a bit rusty, and I'll probably need to get back into the swings of things. Of getting my braking zones and all of that. Maybe that's my issue, and then I may enjoy the game a bit more. Anyway. For now, that exit was a bit better. We now head down the hill, up for a Rouge, flat out that time, no trouble now, let the car go on its long run down the Kennel straight, and now it's just about keeping the car in a straight line, not really a big problem. Bit deeper on our brakes, that's okay, don't lose too much time for it. Invalid, really? Go away, was that invalid? Let's have a look. It must have been only just. As I say, bit deep there. That was okay. How much? Oh yeah, it was. Only just though. The smallest of margins. That didn't gain though, like seconds. Why did they put though the drag, like, well, some rubble out there? At the end of the day, that's not going to gain me half a second worth of lap time. guess it gains a little bit, but yeah, right. Anyway, this will be our final attempt. I've got a feeling this is going to be a decent lap now. So let's get this absolutely nailed. Oh, I think the only thing I got it nailed was into the wall. The halo don't look as bad, I don't think, in the Formula 2 car. It looks a bit further away in my opinion, which is nice, actually. So, right, that time we were more or less perfect as we can be on entry and exit. And that time we were so committed up through the hill. There we go, that was good. Very good. Right. Feeling quite nice and tidy right now through the whole thing. Probably a bit too slow through there, I reckon. Certainly slow, but we got a good exit. So half 1.5. 1.6, 1.5, coast into the corner. Okay, good exit. Take the shortest run to the line now. I believe that we've done a good lap. It's a 2 minutes, 2.69. Well, that's 2.69. So that moves us up into the top 500, more or less. So how many players have done it? 2,300. So not bad actually. Not the quickest time in a Trident. I'm gonna now use this lad's setup. Thank you, TT_honeybadger. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Actually, it's QVR_FC Game Boys. Thank you, then lot. So I'm gonna use their now setup. See how much of a difference it genuinely makes. The setup. Now quickly we're gonna do that. Okay, so obviously, I'd say if we can get another half second off the overall lap time, that would be pretty good overall. Obviously, Spa ain't a circuit I've ever been great at. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, as I say, if I can get like maybe half a second off our overall lap time, that'd be a pretty good result overall for myself anyway. Oh, wow, it looks like very, very fast in a straight line. We're just going to validate it, see how quick we can go. We're not going to care about track limits too much. See how quick we can get the car to go. So, wow, it is actually a quick setup. Jeez, that's us in the barriers. I'm not going to waste doing another lap. Anyway, right, we're now going to find out how much quicker is a Formula 1 car compared to a Formula 2 car. Now, obviously it's first week back, okay, technically. We're probably going to use, I think we should use, we either could use Toro Rosso or Alfa Romeo. Or should we use, no, we'll use the Racing Point car. We're going to use the Racing Point, the Canadian car, I think, today. And we'll just see how much faster is the Racing Point generally over the 1 lap over the Formula 2 car. Hopefully we can do it in 1 lap. That's the aim. If not, we can use all 3 of our attempts. But yeah. Quick one now. Quickly moving on to my prediction for the actual Grand Prix weekend. I think it's going to be a Mercedes win. I think it'll be Hamilton on the top step. I think it'll be then, I'm going to say Vettel second and Bottas third. That's who I think is going to be on the podium this weekend. You know, I think that is a realistic podium. Vettel does go well around here. I wouldn't actually also be surprised. Also, watch out for Kimi Raikkonen. He's always had a good time around this place. It's a circuit he certainly always shines at. Anyway, first lap in the Mercedes Racing Point. I don't think I've driven this car yet. And I'm not doing very good at it. I've driven the Mercedes, so we can get into a bit of time over that. That'd be okay. But overall, pretty nice car. Down the hill. Certainly gonna go for a second lap, by the way. I think we could have easily smashed this time. Just shows what I mean. But I'm not feeling 100% necessarily with how the car handling at the moment, or where I'm driving it all. I'm allowing the car to sort of do whatever it wants. See, even now, just allowing it. Like, there's too many times where I'm feeling a bit on edge here. And that's why I'm not releasing as many career mode videos. Must have slowed down here, unless that's how slow I was going. Okay, 1:47.3, time to beat. Go then, down the back straight. Oh no, that's not good. That really ain't good. It just, not the front snapped, it was actually got a bit on the curvature, a bit too high, and around we went. Car sort of gets glued to it. Yeah, few bare exits anyway. That's a good exit. So now, just letting the car do its thing, obviously, down the main straight. Let speed off to whatever it can do. It's all about steering through here. down the hill. By the way, very, very hot weather it is right now. Oh, no! No, 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 again. This is what I'm right now struggling at. I'm just letting the car get away from me. And it's weird, because months ago I was great at the game, or I was good. Now, I'm like average. It's like I'm just having a really, really bad spell at the moment. I can't whack myself out of it. That's going to invalidate it. Yeah. I knew that as soon as I left the track. But that lap, I was a little bit more on it. Well, that's more like it. Come on. We can do this. Let's really give it some. Oh, that is horrible. I went down a gear instead of up a gear. That is horrible. Oh, that lap was absolutely screwed. I don't know whether anyone's done that mistake, gone down a gear rather than going up a gear. Like, that's a very, very odd error to do, especially when you're driving in a straight line. Like, not like there's much you can do wrong there. Right, final attempt. If not, we'll take the invalid lap time I did. Because it wasn't a bad lap, it was only that one error at the end. Come on. Are gaining through that, which is good. Oh no! Whew. Right, final sector now. We're only 3 tenths down on our personal best, but that's obviously invalid. So whereas this like ain't invalid, so whatever happens, this will be the more valid one, unless that happens. For crying out loud, the same spot, just a different accident or different mistake. The same spot. Last time we went wide, this time we crash. Oh, that's annoying. Right, let's see whether we can get it third time lucky through that corner. Oh, way too tentative, and then I just lift off. As soon as you do that, if you brake too early, which is a very, you know, easy thing to do, but you be a bit too tentative, you know, going into the corner, you know, it does sort of affect your braking. Then you lift off and then you brake a bit too late. And it's all wrong, all a bit too late. That was an okay exit. Bit of a tap of the wall. Give them all a bit of a love tap. Here we go then, down the kennel straight. At least we're hooking up most of it now. Oh, by the way, also, the question has already been answered. It's about 15 seconds, just under actually. Ah, don't invalidate the lap, why? Alright, I'm gonna just continue on. I'm gonna count this, okay? I don't care. So long we don't make a mistake or go too wide at corners, I'm gonna count it. Because, you know. So. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm not gonna be able to count it anyway. Right, please, let's make sure this is the one. This time. No more fooling about. Alright. Let's make sure we can do it this time. Alright, we're a bit slow anyway off the corner, so let's not try and rush. We're gonna use our brain here. Make sure that we open up the DRS nice and early. Make sure take the right amount of curb, right amount of speed through each corner. Right, went wide there, but it's not all over yet. Gaining. Come on. Let's finish this off. Let's not make any more errors. Come on. Only one now sector to go. This is it. This is our enemy. It's been like that since sort of had it into the final corner. Yes, we've done it! A 43.97, so that is exactly 2 seconds. I'm sorry, 14 seconds faster. We've finally done it. That's drained the life out of me. I reckon if it was colder, we could do a better lap time. But yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. I've no option now. But yeah, that is then that. So the racing point is 14 seconds a lap faster than a Titan Formula 2 car, of course. That is then certainly what I've got, or that's my result. Obviously, maybe if you're quicker or in better form, you may be able to get better result than me. Obviously, it is very hot. Make sure you drink plenty of water, because I'm sweating like a stormtrooper. Honestly. Oh, it's hot. The weather over here in the United Kingdom, it feels like Barbados. But, you know, honestly, as I say, getting back to the point, like, obviously, I'm not in great form at the moment. Maybe there's more time in there. In the Mercedes, yes. I reckon also, if you took a faster car, yeah, okay, for sure. As I say, make sure you drink plenty of water, especially if you're living in a hot country right now, like the United Kingdom. Yeah, I just want to say that. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, you know, leave it a like. Obviously, leave it a like for the Belgium Grand Prix, because obviously this weekend is the Belgium Grand Prix, so leave it a like for that reason alone, please. That'd be more than appreciated. Also, have, you know, a great day. I hope you enjoyed the Belgium Grand Prix. As I say, I do want to apologise to any career mode lovers, because obviously I'm sort of moving away my channel from now career mode, especially as I'm not in this great form right now in terms of racing on here for whatever reason or another. So, you know, I want to sort of take a break, move it away from that, and then maybe come back to it at a later date, to the career mode sort of series. So yeah, until then that's that. So yeah, obviously I'll be uploading more videos throughout the week on various topics and various stuff as well. Look out for obviously my news updates that I do, you know, on F1 topics. But until then, guys, take care, have a good day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll see you all next time for another video. Take it good easy. Take it easy.